So I was into films, but never really got back. And then when I got out of the military, I was kind of going in this weird, I guess, purgatory phase of my life where I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was working at an airport. I was bartending. And I was just kind of like in this transient point in my life. And I started hanging out with a buddy of mine who was a rapper. And we started filming these little skits. And we would film them on his iPad. And he would show me his whatever the Apple editing software was, and we would edit these little funny skits, at that time. And I just thought I just fell in love with editing those little skits and shooting them. And then we would let's do more. But then, I'm like, how can I make this bigger? Then I was like, well, I need to save up for a camera. And so then I always dabbled in it. And I even made a short film. My daughter's name is Penelope, but somehow 7 years ago, I made this short film called The Lucky Penny about this guy having a shitty day. He picks up a penny. And I always dabbled in it. And it wasn't until maybe 3 years ago that I really wanted to learn these editing softwares and just kind of really dive into it. And then I kind of came up with the concept of Dadfilmedit, and then from there it kind of went. Wow. But I've always dabbled, but never really, you know what I mean?
What would you consider was your first film to you?
Like that I liked the watching?
No. Like that you made, that you filmed.
Oh, it was this terrible, my boy Jimmy over here, he's seen it. The Lucky Penny. No, it wasn't. It was terrible. I mean, I had no, but it was my first time ever using Premiere, looking into it. And
that was the first time you used the camera, the software,
I had
everything.
friends, made a treatment, you know what I mean? Wow. Wrote a shitty outline, had friends participate in it. It was a crew of 10 people, you know what I mean? And it was whatever, we went to Wynwood and we
But I mean, did you think looking back, because
it made me see that I've always had that drive to complete something that I've started.
Because now you're doing bigger projects and you're working with bigger people. But if you think about it, as starting, that's crazy to just pick up a camera and then complete a project. It's not easy. Even if it's something small, just a fun idea you want to do with your friends.